Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Zane and this is Altcoin Disrupt. Today we're having a look at Solana. Solana is a crypto computing platform that aims to achieve high transaction speeds without sacrificing decentralization, and it employs a bundle of novel approaches, including the proof of history mechanism. Now it's also important to understand that the Solana native cryptocurrency is SOL, which is used to pay transaction fees and for staking. It also gives the holders the right to vote in future upgrades. So Solana is a huge platform. So Solana is doing incredible right now. They're a huge platform. And if you don't believe me, you can actually go to the Solana website and you can actually explore their ecosystem. How many different projects they're partnered with, how many dApps are being built. Now, Solana is known as the fastest blockchain in the world and the fastest growing ecosystem in crypto, with over 400 projects spanning decentralized finance and NFTs, including Web3 applications and a whole lot more. Solana is this huge umbrella, and its ecosystem is nothing to underestimate. With over 400 different projects on the Solana system, this is huge. And in DeFi alone, there are 100, 31 DEXs, 74 apps, 27 exchanges, 22 NFTs, 25 wallets, 9 different stablecoins, 6 oracles. Wow, the list goes on. So I think you can obviously understand for yourself why Solana is such a huge platform in so many different ways. And perhaps you can understand why Solana is so valuable right now. I mean, Solana is sitting at $113 as we speak. Now, it's important to note, when I made my video on the 20th of August, I made a prediction that Solana will cross $100 quite easily. And I predicted that Solana will also cross 27.5 billion in market cap. And I'm happy to say Solana has passed these marks easily, more than easily. Now, remarkable, in this video I made on the 20th of August, I also went back and looked at my first video of Solana, which is on the 19th of March 2021 this year, and the price of Solana at that time was £10 per Solana token. That's around $14 per token. And this is back in March this year. So in each videos, I take a look at my previous video and I take a look at what the price was and what the price is right now. So it's amazing that Solana actually went from around £10, $14 to $113. So basically, Solana has increased its price by $99 since I made my initial video, since I made my first video. That is insane and extremely impressive. Now, the easiest thing to think is that Solana is just one of those cryptos who are doing really well right now, but the hype is going to go away. In my opinion, the hype always goes away for any crypto or any company. That's just part of life. Let's not forget that last year, March, the price per Bitcoin was below $4,000, less than £3,000. That's insane compared to Bitcoin, 64 grand this year. I think it was 63 or 64 grand this year. So yeah, make up your own mind. Make up your own mind on what you think is possible in the world of crypto. In my opinion, almost anything is possible. Now, before we go further in this exciting video, let me just declare that this video is not financial advice. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes and for educational purposes as well. So naturally, all of these apps that are built on Solana, all these things that we're talking about, obviously they give Solana a huge advantage in the market. They've given Solana more than just an advantage. They've made Solana extremely valuable to a lot of crypto investors, to a lot of people in the crypto space. Solana is like the new Ethereum, but much smaller. But consider the facts. Solana is now 8th in the world by market cap. That's 33 billion. Taking a look at the global scale for all cryptocurrencies, Ethereum is 377 billion in market cap. Bitcoin is obviously the king, 882 billion. Cardano is 88 billion. Now Solana is slowly getting closer and closer to Dogecoin. Dogecoin is around 35.7 billion in market cap. Now, surprisingly, despite the fact that Dogecoin price isn't doing too well right now, The coin itself is 7th in the world by market cap. That's amazing. So despite the price not doing extremely well, this proves that a lot of people out there are actually holding on to their Dogecoin. They're not really selling. And I think that's part of the philosophy of buying Dogecoin, is that a lot of people bought into Dogecoin simply because they don't believe in selling. They believe in holding forever or for as long as possible, never selling kind of mindset, which is good. I like that mindset. That's what you call compound investing, is when your investment compounds over time. And you'll be surprised just how much your money can grow over time if you just let it sit there. Now, honestly, if you look at Solana like 3 months ago, you're looking at a price around $22. You're looking at a price around $22, 22nd of June, and around $22 again around the 20th of July. Not much of change between that 1 month period. The price steadily started to go up in the latter parts towards July and in the early parts of August. But in the middle of August, since the 15th of August, Solana has just been on an upward trend. It hasn't slowed down one moment. Naturally, a lot of people regret not buying earlier this year back in March, or even earlier than that when Solana was just around $3.08 back in late January this year. Back in early January this year, New Year's Eve, Solana was $1.84 per token. That's insane. That is actually insane when you think about it, because the price right now is $114 US. Now, I might also be thinking, hold on a minute, is the supply really low? The amazing thing with Solana is the supply is not low. 290 million coins in circulating supply. That is not a low supply, not even close. And the total supply is 502 million tokens. But the max supply, there's no information on the max supply as for now, but total supply over 500 million. And most of those are unreleased to the public. They're distributed for different reasons in different areas to benefit the platform, to benefit the Solana ecosystem. So if it's not obvious to you, well, it's probably obvious now that for a long time, Solana was actually a huge sleeping giant. And it's fair to say this giant has suddenly woken up. And it always amazes me just what a huge difference a few months can make in the world of crypto. How this cryptocurrency went from being $1.84 to being $114. That's in the space of 8 months. That is in the space of 8 months. From January to August, that's 8 months. Now, naturally, a lot of people in the Solana ecosystem are actually extremely excited. Like, I'm extremely excited myself because Solana is such a promising cryptocurrency. So a huge question that's on my mind and a huge question that's on everyone's mind is, when will Solana hit $115? And my immediate answer to that is that it's already hit $116. So it's already accomplished that. But I just wanted to put that there just to show you the madness and craziness that's going on right now in the crypto space. Realistically, we're looking at $125. Now, these predictions are mostly for September because we're at the end of August now. So they're mostly for September. We're looking for $125 to $150. Now, honestly, I would not be surprised if Solana hit $150 in September. I just wouldn't be surprised. With everything that Solana has going on, everything that they've done this year, this is everything that they've had going on this year. Some huge things. And you might be thinking, is this the entire list? Nope, you'll be wrong. Ecosystem highlights volume. DeFi wallet Phantom raised $9 million in Series A funding. The All Art protocol released the first Unity Solana wallet. It just continues. That's not the end of it. More big announcement. Metaplex launched a protocol for NFTs, storefronts, and auction on Solana, and it just kept on getting bigger. Atomic Wallet allows staking of Solana. This was huge, by the way, because Atomic Wallet is a really simple to use mobile phone crypto wallet. So to be able to stake Solana on that wallet is actually really useful. And Solana Labs announced $340 million funding round. But I'm just explaining to you just how much they've been doing this year. You know, it's actually, most of this has gone under the radar. They had big things going on back in May as well. Jet Protocol announced plans for building a non-custodial borrow and lending protocol on Solana. It just kept on getting bigger. All throughout the year, Solana has been doing a lot of things that have snuck under the radar. Project Siren breaks 1 billion in volume since inception. Radium launches on Serum Solana as the first AMM to leverage a fully decentralized central limit order book. Moonlet Wallet adds mobile support for staking Solana. The Graph announced future supports for Solana. The decentralized API feeds powered by the Graph will make it easier for dApps on Solana to act on cross-chain events and query historic chain data with a high degree of confidence. 11 million users account to Solana network. Chainlink distributed grants to CDOC to build high-performance oracles on Solana. Project Siren breaks 600 million in trading volume since inception. It just kept on getting bigger and bigger for Solana. The hype has not slowed down, and obviously, as you can see, a lot of these things were happening. It was actually snuck under the radar for a very long time. Because even late as July the 20th, Solana was just around $25 per coin. However, back in May, when the cryptocurrency community in general were going through a huge bull run, even Bitcoin hit over 63 or 64,000 US dollars. Solana did really well as well, hitting $55. But since that period, it actually fell down during the latter part of May, June, and July. It fell down to around $25. But it recovered, and it recovered like you could never imagine. I don't think any expert could have predicted this, in my opinion. But I definitely think that for the months of September, you're looking at $125 to $150. We're definitely going to cross the threshold of $35 billion in market cap. That's for definite. And I do believe that the $40 billion in market cap is definitely possible. $50 billion in market cap, $150 in price. Those two for the month of September this year. It won't be easy, but because of the momentum that Solana has right now, and it's not slowing down, and the hype is just building and building, I see this as a real possibility. You know what Solana is? Solana was a hidden gem. It's one of those cryptocurrencies that had a huge platform, huge potential. Under the radar, they had a lot of things that was going on. A lot of projects, a lot of partnerships in development, a lot of apps being added to their platforms. Their ecosystem is just simply overwhelming. Like, how can you deny this? The amount of apps that they've got built on their system. The amount of developers that are flocking to their system because their system just works. Solana is just fast. And it doesn't compromise security. It doesn't compromise decentralization. And most importantly, Solana supply isn't actually low. It's not a low supply, which is even more impressive that the price is so high. I mean, imagine if Solana had the same supply as Bitcoin, 21 million. I guarantee you, the price of Solana would be a lot higher than it is right now. But you could say the same for a lot of cryptos such as Ethereum, Cardano. If they had a much lower supply, the price would be a lot higher. But I just think it's just amazing that this year, back in March, Solana was just around $14. And New Year's Eve this year, the 1st of January, Solana was just $1.84 per token. Right now, it's $115 per token. That's kind of mind-blowing. That is kind of mind-blowing. Nevertheless, thank you for watching this video. Subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. Hope you've enjoyed my video and hope you've enjoyed this video on Solana. If I've missed anything in this video, please let me know. But it was amazing making this video, and I can't wait to see it. And I can't wait to make my next video when Solana hits $125 and $150 eventually. Thank you for watching. And obviously, Solana is getting really close to that $35 billion market cap. It's getting super close. So it will definitely smash through that in no time. I give it a week. Actually, I give it less than a week. Solana will break through 35 billion. It's going to stay there and it's going to keep on rising. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. And of course, I will see you in the next video.